Happy Friday, gang. Here is our Friday warm-up. We're starting 1 minute cardio into an AMRAP by 4 minutes of 10 glute bridges, 5 on each side, single dumbbell deadlift, and 10 sit-ups. So for our cardio choices, you can go jumping jacks, you can go high knees, you can go down to the ground for mountain climbers, or you can flip it over for a seated run. Right there, just get warm. Then we got that AMRAP by 4 minutes of 10 glute bridges. So pulling those feet close to our hips, squeezing those glutes, getting nice and high, staying controlled. Then 5 on each arm, single dumbbell deadlift. So you're gonna be holding that down deadlift by one hand, and you're gonna touch in between your feet. You're gonna hinge over it and then bend your knees. Afterwards, 5 on the right, then 5 on the left. Then 10 sit-ups to finish off the movement. So right there, make sure we're sitting nice and tall at the top, touching by our feet. All right, for our workout today, y'all, we have 5 sets on a 10-minute clock, 20 dumbbell single dumbbell glute bridge floor press. Oh, I was struggling with words. Then 20 single dumbbell bent over rows. And we have 5 sets of that on a 10-minute clock. Then part B, we got Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 sets each. So first we'll have alternating sit-throughs, then sit-ups, then single dumbbell ground to overhead, and lastly cardio choice, and then you get to rest a minute before the next set. So starting with single dumbbell glute bridge floor press. So we're gonna be in that glute bridge position. Glutes are squeezed and controlled, and we're punching overhead, touching that elbow to the ground. And we'll go 10 on the right, then 10 on the left. Then we'll stand on up for 20 single dumbbell bent over rows. So hinging over, pulling that dumbbell back towards our hip, making sure we're not flaring out to the side and we're not coming up close to our chest, but pulling it back. And again, that's gonna be 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Then for our Tabata, our first movement is alternating sit-throughs. So we're gonna start in our bear crawl position. And think opposite leg, opposite hand is coming up, and you're sitting through. So you're gonna have to rotate that back foot to get full movement, extend that leg all the way, just like that. Then we have sit-ups, which y'all have already seen. Single dumbbell ground to overhead. So we're gonna keep that dumbbell close to our body, pop those hips, head through the hole at the top, right there. Keep that dumbbell close to our body. We don't want it to come out way in front of us. And lastly, cardio choice to finish that off, which y'all already know those options. All right, for our Friday finisher, we have a core finisher. It's just 1 set, but it is 45-second plank, 15-second rest, 45-second side plank on the right, 15-second rest, then side plank on the left, 15-second rest, 45-second plank again, 15-second rest, and 1 minute hollow hold to finish it off. All right, for our plank, we're gonna be on our forearms, make sure we're nice and flat, really engaged core here. Sometimes if your hips start to sag, that means your core is not engaged at all. Then 15-second rest, then you'll go right into that side plank, pushing those hips up to the ceiling, thinking about pinching your ribs and your hips together right there, and it'll be the same thing on the other side. Then you'll go back into the normal plank, which you already saw. And then lastly, hollow hold. So you'll flip it all the way over, curving that spine, pulling again ribs to hips right there. Knock it out, y'all.